A link down below if you want to read this on your own. Let's get into what's changed today. Added story elements. Your hunter rank cap will be raised when certain conditions are met. New monsters will start intruding on some quests. Added elements after raising the hunter rank cap. New monsters will appear in the village and hub quest, as well as in rampages. New quests, arena quests, and re-quests will be available. New weapon trees, armor, items, and pestilence, no, I'm just kidding, will be available. New skills and rampage skills will be available. Armor upgrade level cap will be raised. New decorations will be available to forge at the smithy, as well as layered armor will be available to forge at the smithy. That's amazing. Palico and Palamute layered armor will be available to forge at the Buddy Smithy. Palico and Palamute level cap will be raised to 50. Default level for the Palico and Palamute hired from the Buddy Scout will be raised, as well as an added system elements of new guild card awards will be available. You'll be able to change your hunter's appearance from the character select menu using a character edit voucher. Note that character edit vouchers can be purchased from the Nintendo eShop, and new DLC can be purchased from the Nintendo eShop. Bug fixes miscellaneous base facility. Fixed a bug preventing the player from moving the target reticle when guarding while holding down the charged piercing shot or the charged thunder shot of the cannon during a rampage quest. Fixed a bug when using melding wisp of mystery that resulted in the same talismans being produced in the exact same order for some players. When the player receives a new pedalus or clothing for their Kahoot, the game autosaves. If the player force quits the game without saving after this autosave and then restarts the game, a bug would result in these items not having been obtained properly. This has been addressed. Fixed a bug that made the weapon icons and forging icons on the weapon trees look like they were flashing. Fixed a bug where the game would no longer respond to controls when calling back the Meowcenaries at the housekeeper, and if an Apex monster destroyed a hunting installation, while the menu for the installation was still open, the menu would remain on screen for a few seconds before showing an error message, and this has also been fixed. Fixed a bug where the game would no longer respond if the player got to the dialogue message for reaching HR2, while having a lot of trinkets placed on shelves and alcoves, and having changed the hanging scrolls as well. Fixed a bug preventing some monster intro cutscenes from showing up in the gallery if the player joined and completed an in-progress quest. Monsters. Fixed a bug causing dropped materials to drop where Narwa crashes after defeating her in the Serpent Goddess of Thunder quest. Fixed a bug causing a monster to return to the area it came from after starting a fight with another monster after having been lured with a stink mink. Or a bug that would sometimes cause the red icon to stay on the screen, preventing the player from using fast travel if they used Wyvern Riding to move the monster to another area during multiplayer. Fixed a bug causing Kizu to behave unnaturally after moving from the ceiling, or a bug that would prevent quests to slay Kizu from being completed if the player slays it in a specific location, or a bug causing Rajang to keep using its breath attack, or a bug that would cause monsters to get trapped when moving between certain areas in the Frost Islands, or a bug causing an error when there is powder left on screen by the insect Lave's Kinsect Fire when defeating a monster during the Serpent God of Wind, or the Serpent Goddess of Thunder quest, or fixed a bug causing the camera to become unresponsive when binding a Tetranodon due to online connection issues during multiplayer, or a bug preventing the Serpent Goddess of Thunder quest from being properly completed if the quest host disconnects during the cutscene after defeating Narwa. Fixed a bug causing some monsters to go beyond the final gate during rampage quests, preventing the player from hitting them. I'd be going on a rampage too. Player. Fixed a bug causing unnatural screen vibration when comboing the Gunlance's overhead smash into the Wormstake cannon, or a bug in the hit detection of the Gunlance charged aerial shelling when using the long shelling type. If the player tried to perform a morphing advance straight backward with the charge blade right after using counter peak performance, the player would instead move straight forward. This has been fixed. Or a bug causing the player to unintentionally perform a forward evade twice in a row if they evade with their weapon sheathed. Or a bug causing the player to react as if they got damaged when being hit by wind pressure, while knockback is negated. Or a bug causing the lance's cross sweep to be cancelled immediately if the player performs it near a ledge and falls off. Or a bug causing the heavy bowgun wyvern's ammo to be shot in the wrong direction when it is fired, without aiming during specific animations. Or a bug preventing the player from using the insect glaive's jumping, advancing, slash, and strong jumping, advancing, slash in succession. Or a bug causing some of the hammer's skillbind attacks to be cancelled immediately if the player performs them while falling off a ledge. Or a bug preventing the light's bowgun's wyvern blast from being detonated on placeable weapons like ballistae and cannons. Or a bug causing the guard state to continue during the transition animation from the charge blade's guard reaction into the amped elemental discharge. Or a bug preventing you from changing your attack angle with the hunting horn when comboing into a melody while you have a magnificent trio stored. Or a bug causing the part of the stamina gauge increased by the player's pedalus to decrease when entering and leaving the tent at the camp after collecting a prism spirit bird. Fixed a bug preventing wyvern ammo from hitting properly. Or a bug causing the heavy bowgun to be automatically sheathed during a free skillbind glide after a certain amount of time, even while the glide was still going on. Fixed a bug allowing the player to go out of bounds by performing certain actions in the flooded forest. Fixed a bug preventing the knockback negating effect from activating when charging the charge blade sword condensed element slash. Also fixed a bug preventing the insect glaive's kinsect harvest extract from activating if the X button is pressed at the wrong time, even when holding down the ZR button. Also a bug that sometimes causes the player to disappear and become uncontrollable when they touched mud flung up by Almadron at the same time as a large monster. Interesting. Fixed a bug causing the player to take more damage than intended when they are knocked off a high plateau by a monster roar during the Serpent God of Wind quest. Miscellaneous. Fixed incorrect boss icons displayed as a result screen of Arena 3 quest, as well as an incorrect completion time displayed upon completing a quest. And lastly, other miscellaneous bug fixes have been made. And there you have it. That's the video. If you liked it, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Greatly helps support the channel with the algorithm in making me a little bit more relevant in the search results when people are looking shit up on the internet. If you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down, and I'll snap it off in your ass. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, after all those wonderful things I just said, that would be greatly appreciated, but if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. Maybe I'll see some of you in the next video. Bye for now.